Hello, everyone. My name is Dawn, and welcome to the Soulful Voices Circle Daily Oracle Card Reading. Today is Tuesday, May 3rd, 2022. And today we are going to continue using the Energy and Spirit Oracle by Sandra Ann Taylor. We started this deck yesterday, and I think we're going to use it for at least a few more days so that we can become more familiar with the card deck and the energy that it brings. So, with that, I think today we will ask the basic question of what is it that we need to understand about today. Okay, and then we'll get into more of a discussion about it in a few minutes. So, with that, if you would just start today by relaxing your shoulders, putting your hands on your chest, okay? Just take a second like that. And close your eyes and begin to do your breathing. You breathe in and out, and as you breathe out, listen to the sound of your breathing. So you want your primary focus to be on that. Okay, so first breath in and out. Take another deep breath in and out. One more deep breath in, and this time drop the exhale into your heart center. Feel how quiet your heart becomes. You're grounding and centering yourself into this reading, trying to create a sense of balance and peace in your life. And I'm going to ask the angels and guides to come forward today, as well as the spirit of this oracle. And I'm going to ask that they provide us with the highest wisdom and guidance today that we need, and that the divine light surround us with its golden light of protection, protecting us from any lower energies or entities that may try to attach into this reading. We thank our angels and guides and the divine light for all the love and grace that they send to us. Deep breath in and out. Feel the peace a little bit longer. Okay, I'm going to open my eyes now, shuffle the cards, and begin the reading. As always, you are welcome to keep your eyes closed and just listen in. Again, these cards are read both in the upright and reverse position. Okay, what do we need to know today? Spirit, what is it that we need to know in order to be in alignment with our highest good? Okay. A couple of cards that, here's the card. Elementals, nature spirits, the four elements. Elementals. And this is card number 12 in the deck. Now, of course, nature spirits would be what? They would be our fairies, our animals, our trees, all anything that is living, that is of the earth, right? That is more of the natural organic processes of the earth. Okay, and then we have the four elements. So, number 12 in the card deck. In the upright position, this card represents a real power in the universe that few people ever think about. The elementals are nature spirits that vibrate with the energy of the environment they come from. They include sylphs and gnomes from the woods carrying earth energy, water sprites from the lakes and streams, and fairies from the air. Fire spirits are tiny orbs of light that bring the vibration of the sun. Even if you aren't familiar with these spirits, you can call on them to bless you with the energy you need. Earth energy is good for grounding, stability, and wisdom. Air vibrates with the breath of life, communication, intelligence, and travel. Water brings healing, fluidity, cleansing, and change. Fire brings purification, light, activity, and creativity. These entities are always available to you. Consider which elements power you and you want to tap, and commune with the sweet beings who can deliver that energy to you. They're not just the stuff of fantasy, they are here for you now and always. Okay, so in pulling this card, we are talking once again about nature and the spirits of nature. What we are being called to do right now is to ground ourselves. And I think I understand the reason why we would pull this card today. There is right now a lot of fight energy out there. There are things coming up in our society that are creating a lot of anxiety, fear, anger, instability. And so we are being called to ground ourselves into nature with the help of nature so that we can maintain that balance that we talked about yesterday. Okay, so what it's saying here is to tap into the energy that you feel most drawn to. So if you are being called, if like fire for some reason and heat is something that you're being drawn to right now, then that would mean that you have maybe some creative ideas that you would really like to put into play, and that those things doing that is something that would give to you the grounding and balance that you need. So if you find that you're being drawn to anything with light and fire, then know that this is the direction you should go. Likewise, if you're being drawn to water, then understand that your body, your spirit is telling you that it needs a cleansing, it needs a detoxing of some sort, it needs to purge its emotions, right? So maybe you'll find yourself crying a little bit more. But this is a healthy crying. It's something that you need to do in order to be able to once again achieve that balance and stay grounded in the truths of who you are. Because right now, society has a lot going on, and it will easily topple you over if you don't maintain in the center of yourself. And so, if it's water that you're drawn to, take a bath, go swimming, take a shower, have a good cry if you need to. Anything that will help you flush out and allow your emotions to become more fluid, that would be important for you in order to maintain a sense of balance, right? And then we have the earth energy is good for grounding, stability, and wisdom. So, if you are feeling a little bit off in terms of your thinking, or you can't focus or anything like that, then the idea for you would be to go out and actually work with the earth. Okay, do some planting, do some gardening, Go out and sit under a tree and maybe just touch the ground that you're sitting on or touch the bark of the tree because that is grounding into the earth and it is generating all of the vitality of earth into your hands just by touching it. Okay, it carries with it a natural stabilitating energy. Okay, so that would be the earth. And then the last one would be air, which it says vibrates with the breath of life, communication, intelligence, and travel. Okay, so if you're being called if you're connecting with the air energy, maybe you want to take a trip, maybe you want to get on a plane and just, go off and do something to free yourself, right? Maybe you need to go outside and breathe in the fresh air. Maybe you've been inside for too long, maybe doing too much work, sitting at the computer too long. Go out in the fresh air and just breathe. Allow yourself to take in the oxygen that you need. Okay. And then it also speaks of communication and intelligence. So when we think of air, we think of if you go back to like the tarot, it talks about air being the intellectual mind aspect of who we are. And so maybe if you are being drawn to air, you're being called to clear your mind a little bit, right? Again, there's that breathing element. And maybe you've been a little bit too much in your head. So think about that. There may also be some blockages in terms of communicating. There may be thoughts and ideas, emotions that you are trying to get out, but for some reason you can't get out. So go out and take in the fresh air. Do something that is going to free your mind and allow you to once again come into balance. So we all have different needs. A skeptic would say, well, oh, you're saying do this, do that, like you could be drawn to the air and the sun at the same time. Yes, we are all unique souls. We are all unique human beings and personalities. We have unique physical bodies. And as a result, we require different things. We have different experiences in life. And all of those things factor into what it is that you need to come into balance. So there may be a time when you just need one of those things. Maybe you just need to go outside for some fresh air, right? But there may be a time when you need to go outside and you actually need to be in the ground digging and planting and maybe mowing or something that connects you to that earth energy. Okay. And then there are times when you're just going to want to feel the water on your skin because you're feeling a little bit emotional and you need to connect to that energy, that ability to um, electrify your skin with the energy of the water, to nourish the water in your body by taking in water, right? Or maybe you just need to drink a little bit more water, right? So there are all little different pieces of how the natural elements work with us as human beings. So take this advice and try to figure out what is the energy that is speaking to you right now. What are you drawn to? Are you drawn to the sun, right? Are you drawn to the trees, the ground, the air, the feeling of the wind? Decide that for yourself and take 5 minutes if that's all you need. If you need more, take more, but just to get yourself started to connect with this energy, take a few minutes today to focus on giving yourself the benefits of the energy that your body is wanting you to take in. Okay. And I would be curious to see what works for you. What were you drawn to today? Okay. And comment underneath the video once you've had a chance to have a few minutes to yourself and once again bring yourself into balance. The theme of the week so far has been balance. right? So let's focus on staying balanced in the fight energy that is out there in the world, because we need that for ourselves in order to be able to move forward with the other important goals that we have. Sending you much love, and I will see you back here tomorrow. Bye bye.